Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. My name is Myrandor, and last time we went underneath the ruins without a reason. So I see a guy sitting down here. We're gonna ask what is going on around here. Or otherwise we're gonna go topside because we don't have a tank.
Here.
So it's gonna be
Indeed.
probably very dangerous here. So let's
I'm
see.
here.
A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you have better luck. Better luck with what? I don't know what I'm doing here. The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Direwood, from Red Ceres even. Until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Eothas requirements not met. I don't know anything about this god. Get to the point. As you like. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians? I don't know. He had his people go in and put them all to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. Looks like Lord Raedric is killing a lot of people these days. Heretics or not, their deaths didn't stop the legacy. Didn't do much of anything at all. They didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down in their god's house. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Okay. Alef's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I'll find them. Then by the flame I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you can get past them, the priest would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests are had all kinds of secret chambers. Switches in the walls, tricks, sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out. And take care down there. I wouldn't want to have someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Alright. So, we can go inside, but...
Indeed.
With two mages, should we try this? Maybe.
Nice and quiet.
Let's try and get inside here. So here you can see Alef's strength is only 12, so we'll keep him out of close combat. So
Yes.
go back, and I will be the one attacking the spider. Let's see how this goes.
How may
Does
I
he
help?
have a ranged weapon? No, he doesn't. Does he have any dexterity then? Dex 11. No. Okay, so we can just put him in close combat as well. Oh, he has some sort of rod. Oh, wait a minute. A scepter two-handed.
Hmm?
Can I do the same thing then?
Yes?
Because that actually would
I
be...
shall.
Let me
Yes?
see. You switch to the scepter.
Yes? I shall.
Let's see if that works. That would be interesting. Now you instantly switch to the two-handed weapon because I thought that was really fun. But if this is doing a lot of damage, maybe that wasn't the right decision at all. So let's try this. Oh, there is another one. Let's both just attack them. Let's see what happens. Oh, I am poisoned, and there are a lot coming. Maybe this isn't the best idea. Okay,
Yes?
we really need something here.
How may I help?
Can you do a defensive spell? Can I do... Ooh, yeah, I can do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, then. This is not going well. Not going well at all. Can we use the book on this? Oh, getting whapped. Oh, now only the big one is left. And I am poisoned too. Second. Minus 10 will, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, okay, it's not really a poison. It's just a lot of debuffs. Oh. Oh. I believe we're dead. Oh, shit. Yep. That's it. Ah. Well, that went fast. Okay. So
Indeed.
I'm going to talk again to this guy, and let's just skip it this one. Get to the point. What's the finger? And I'll find them. See, now I have the quest. But we are going outside. Let's see if we can find somebody else. Because this is
You
way...
must gather your party.
way too... way too hard without any help.
Hmm? Indeed.
Is there anyone or anything interesting? I can remember this guy.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Yeah. Looking for anyone who can help and make me feel better. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Welcome to our lovely village.
Hmm?
Oh well.
Indeed.
Is there anywhere else we can go? Any more interesting people? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hello. We can go to Myrandor's Fork. Let's just head up to the major city and let's see if we can find someone to help us. And then maybe we can go back later to get to the Gilded Vale. Yeah, sure. So apparently it is night. And I actually have to change the stances because we're both wizards. So it doesn't really matter. I think we'll just follow the road. Yeah. Let's not get too much distracted. There is another... This is getting interesting all the time. Where is he going? I don't know. Statue of Myrandor, goddess of a war and flame. Okay. Oh god. These are big wolves. Okay. Let's attack with missiles. And you can attack with missiles too. We're gonna try and take one. Oh, no. Run! Holy shit, balls. That was fast. Holy shit. Okay, we'll keep on the road from now on. We really need a tank. I think we should head to the inn or something like that in the big city. Because hopefully there are some warriors or something to get there. Because otherwise we are going to have major problems. So let's see. See, if we stick on the road, there is no problem at all. Alright. We can't go to the bridge, so we'll keep on heading south. There's some guys over here. What is this? Blood moss. Okay. So what's going on over here? Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly wounded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Well met, friend.
If you're here to fish, as we were stranger, you want to avoid the compass proper. Points to the southeast. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here. So we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. She shot us. It was awful. What do you mean? Let me guess, undead. Corpses, walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause might be. We can find something in these tide pools, and then we are headed straight home. Farewell. Good tidings to... Wait, did you hear that? Okay. Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Well, these are not undead. But we can actually help them.
I'm here.
Casting some spells. Let's do this. Oh, it looks like they are going to die as well. Okay. Let's see, can we do something? Yes, that's one down. Attacks reflex. We'll try this one.
I'm here.
And I am going to cast the mirror image. Was I interrupted or something? Because... Oh, it's gone already. Okay, that didn't last long. I thought that the plus reflex would be a lot... The plus deflection would be a big one. But apparently not. So... We are not really surviving, are we? Come on. Okay, he's down. Whew.
Indeed. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So that was undead here to the southwest. So do we have to head south here? No, not really. Oh, there are a lot of them. Let's head back. Crap, 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 crap,
Indeed.
crap.
You cannot venture forth while encountered.
Oh, that's crap. Let me see.
I'm here.
We have to survive this. Doesn't look like I am going to survive this. We really need a tank. We really need a tank. So. Okay, that worked out quite well. There we go.
I'm here.
I only got 1 hit point left, I believe. Oh no, it's only 1 endurance. Okay, so the health is still about half. So this is my health and this is my endurance. Okay, that makes sense.
Carrying too much weight. Indeed. I shall.
Right.
I shall.
So we can go here to the... Can we go to the southwest? No. But maybe it's in this area then. That they were talking about undead.
Indeed.
How big is this map then? So around here should be undead. I don't really like that. But let's head back to the east first. Let's see if we can go to the city. Oh, wait a minute. Let's rest first. Yes. I still have some camping supplies. So that should work out fine. Oh, here we go. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awake and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has been shriveled inwards like mouldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches away from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word, Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from the head to toe. You remember the woman, you remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strangely compulsion to see this woman once more, if only you could confirm she is truly dead. Okay, so we should actually head back then.
I shall.
Okay. Let's quick save first. And let's see what we can do. Oh, there are another. How many of these are there? Oh, he's only one. So let's switch to the weapon set. Attack him.
Yes?
Let's see. That looks like he interrupted me. And he's down.
I'm here.
Alright. Let's get them all. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Now we are in some trouble again.
Yes?
Let's keep them... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a lot. Hopefully we can attack them all, like this.
How bad?
And you can attack them with fire as well, like this. Okay, let's see what happens. I think that was my my mistake.
Oh, that taxed my limit.
This is actually a quite a lot more, quite a lot harder than I actually anticipated. So
I'm here.
we can't go that way, so we have to go
Of
back.
course.
And let's talk to the dwarf woman in the tree. Alright. Now something is happening with the dwarf woman over here, so
Yes?
let's see if I get closer if something happens. Oh, I can talk to her. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow. I don't know, that sags at the thug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Let's reach out to the woman, let's see what happens. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expected enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
I'm gonna say I need to understand something that has happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What is a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Okay.
You should see old Myrandor. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Are you alright? You seemed lost right now. Yes, I'm fine. That's good to know. But I don't suppose you could tell me what this was all about. I'm a watcher. I wasn't gonna say, but I don't have any other choice now, do I? Well, that is interesting. And I expect that this has something to do with the hooded figures in the ruin, hmm? In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it is probably wise for us to share these things. Let's move on.
Of course.
7.5. Oh, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
What are you talking
People
about?
hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What are you talking
People
about?
hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted anyway. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you He looks at you a moment, his brow arch, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
What is it to you? You have to forgive my curiosity. Round here we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. It's none of your business. Well, do you know what a watcher is?
Let's not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
Do you think you're going to be
The
hanged
town's
then?
had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
What does this...
Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
And that happened. Okay.
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
You can see why I was eager to leave. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking mostly. Well, in fact, I'm on my way out, just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waidwin's legacy started with Waidwin. We could travel together. Where you headed? Some place called Cat Nua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
I seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
That's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Let's get going. Okay, so we have a new party member.
Yes?
I'm gonna figure out what he is and what we can do with him, and we'll see you guys next time. Crap. We have a problem over here. Fuck. Holy shit.